I think IDFC Mutual Fund is in a great place. It's got a great legacy, great people, a very good range of products. Don't really think that there's a lot of need for any significant change. Of course, we're going to refine a few things that we are doing, including the number of products we have there. And of course, if we get the approvals for new product launches and get the design at a manner that we like, we'd be happy to offer a few more. I think distribution is going through a great evolution right now. Of course, there is the regulation which is changing, but at the same time, there's a lot of new tools that are getting available, as well as a lot of insights that are now getting available to investors, as well as to the distributors about what works and what doesn't really work. So in terms of distributors' objectives right now, growing business, of course, requires a lot of new customers to come through. And a lot of these customers really need to understand risk. So the first challenge, I think, is getting customers to understand and accept risk is a more fundamental challenge. And we are trying to work with distributors to see how we can understand customers better. So therefore, in a sense, get a better understanding of how to overcome this hump, in a sense, in the customer's journey. The second is around, of course, how do you build a business on a sustainable basis which can lead to good long-term success for all stakeholders, customers as well as the distributor. And this is a combination of product, price, all the support that we can get, and really a good, robust business. So at IDFC, we've designed a lot of tools that can help distributors build a practice. And these includes things that the distributor can use for investor awareness. It's very easily accessible. A lot of learning and training and development programs, and things like this that the distributor can freely access to build a more robust business. I think distributors are clearly key to what we are trying to do at IDFC Mutual Fund. So we've developed a whole range of training material as well as engagement programs which helps the distributor really offer a better, wider, deeper service to the end customer. The type of things that we are doing in many cases is quite cutting edge. For example, we've done a lot of work around behavioral finance and helping distributors understand how investors really behave and what they can do to change perceptions and overcome some of the objections that investors typically have about investing in long-term products. There's also, of course, product innovation as well as technological innovation that we're investing behind. So we've recently come out with a fresh new range of products which have been doing very well and have received a lot of distributor support. We are engaging distributors in the way we design some of these products. So with technology now, that's a much easier task than in the past. And what we are also now looking at doing is really in terms of the engagement level that we have with distributors, how do we get out and break new frontiers in getting brand new customers into the industry rather than just focus on existing clients who are already in some senses taking some of their own decisions. I think the industry is going through an exciting phase, so I'm sure that IDFC Mutual Fund will have its own fair share of growth in line with that industry. We do have a very exciting plan, including new products as well as new marketing ideas about how we want to offer them. We've invested a fair bit into our core processes as well as technologies, and once you have a very core center of the engine, I think it's inevitable that the results, in one sense, will reflect that sort of performance as well. So the focus is, of course, in having a full range of products with very good performance or consistent performance based on a very good process that we have that is designed by the team, and being able to take it to as many of our distributor partners and offering it in a manner which is sustainable over the long term.